Hey everybody, it's the coach, and this is Madden 20 on EA Sports. We're just about set to get started, and this ought to be a good one between the Tampa Bay Buccaneers and the Carolina Panthers. I'll have scores around the league for you at the half, but it's time for a little football. So we'll hand it over to our broadcast team, Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
Okay, Coach, thank you. EA Sports coverage of the National Football League is in uptown Charlotte, North Carolina at Bank of America Stadium. Nothing like the fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it. This crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up between the Tampa Bay Buccaneers and the Carolina Panthers. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Godden. And Charles, we look at this Panther ball club as they interplay here. They come in off a loss last time out, but they've been playing better than 500 ball the last couple months. 5 wins in their last 8 games. On the other side of the field for the visiting Bucs, it's late in the year. We all know it. We've seen the calendar for these guys. Their bodies could probably use a break, but they have to push on.
And they're really not as worried about that as maybe we think. They know they've got the entire offseason to rest. All they care about is the of them and finishing strong.
Three-quarters of the NFL season are complete. In our final month, we're underway in Week 14. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. So out come the Bucs now for their first drive. They're led out by a man raised in Alabama, went to Florida State. It's their quarterback, Jameis Winston.
And the numbers were not pretty. I mean, they don't look right. When you throw 2 interceptions, no touchdown passes, there's no way to really make that work. But I thought there were a lot of positives in Wape. I think he's close to good performance. Let's see if he can flip those numbers around in this game. And, of course, rally his team to a win.
Call it officially a loss of 2 on the first play from scrimmage. Second down. So the opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12. They'll run with Hunt on 2nd down. Takes it to the 26, just a 1-yard gain. Now whistles here, and it looks like we've got a Panther that's having some difficulty down there getting up. We'll check on his status when we get back. So now an early 3rd and 10 here on their opening drive. Working out of the gun, Winston. And he's got his man on the out route. And he's going to be out up around the 45-yard line. A good pick up there of 20 yards.
They've got good playmakers on the offensive side of the ball. I don't know what happened last week to really hurt their performance and hold down their production, but I would dare say that this week in practice, there's a lot of talk about how they're going to increase their proficiency.
And that was a good start, getting the playmakers involved. You mentioned that to me pregame. That's what they did there.
Yeah, I think a lot of people think the coaching staff really gets on them, and that's how they motivate them. Most of these guys are self-motivated. They have a lot of pride in their performance.
A first down throw for Winston. And nowhere to fit that football in. It's knocked away and incomplete. And we get a glance now at the Buccaneer offense.
So let's all work together on this one because it's natural to just watch the football. I want all of us to watch the center of this offensive line, the center and the 2 guards. They've got to be able to control the point of attack, and they didn't do such a good job on that last play. Plenty of opportunities to redeem themselves. They'll have to take advantage of that and start to make progress.
And he'll get across midfield and into Carolina territory. Now it's a bootleg with Winston. That'll be caught by Jordan Leggett, his tight end. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Panthers' 29-yard line. Winston now to throw on first down. And this will be incomplete. physical play on the football there, and it's second. Here's 2nd and 10 now from the 29. Play fake. Winston going for it all. And that's going to wind up incomplete. However, we do have a flag down. Let's check in with our referee. So they will tread backward on the holding penalty.
And I know that they're going to get coached up and they'll get yelled at a little bit, but let's face it, it is hard not to do at the speed and pace that they play.
And he gets this to the 35. Good for a gain of 5. Well, look now at our starting defense. This unit, 3rd best in the NFL in stopping the run.
Most of their challenges have come in the passing game because against the run, they've been pretty darn good. Now they've got to figure out a way to slow down those receivers before they get downfield and maybe make a few more plays on the ball when it's in the air.
That's right, baby. They don't want it.
3rd and long for Winston. And this is caught at the 8. And down he goes, taking it inside the 10, just shy of the 5 at the 6. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. Certainly not what they wanted defensively. We're hoping to hold them to a field goal. Instead, they're able to convert the 3rd and long here on the opening drive.
So not only was it a flipping field position and a flipping fortunes, but how about mentally? You just described it. They were hoping to force them into a field goal there. Instead, they give up the big gain, and now it's 1st and goal. The offense has got them on their heels.
He finds his tight end, Howard. That's complete. And he'll be brought down here at the 3-yard line. Well, this crowd does not like that call.
Understandable reaction from them. That's their team that the penalty's going against. But you and I both know they're going to take care of the quarterback.
And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. A great effort there. His 4th touchdown on the year. And the Bucs take the ball down the field and score on their opening drive. This is a crew. They've come out flat their last 2 games, both losses, but just judging by the energy level, they look different here early, and that touchdown shows how.
Yeah, it seems to me that touchdown gets them off the treadmill. Because, you know, you've been on the treadmill. I've seen you work out. You go forever and ever, and it tells you you've gone somewhere, but you really have. You're in the same spot. They've exchanged it for an escalator. Still got some hills to climb, but they can get there.
These are good analogies. I run outside sometimes, though. You know, get some fresh air, a little sun on your face.
A little wind in there.
Yeah, that's right. A 10-play drive that time. And it ends with a 1-yard touchdown run. And following the touchdown, now it's Bradley Pink this one away. This is taken just shy of the 10 here. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30. So here are the Panthers now under head coach Ron Rivera. And they'll be led out by their quarterback and none other than Cam Newton.
Coming off of a loss their last time out, I think he's just seeking to make an impact on the game. He threw a touchdown pass, didn't throw an interception. I think he just wants to jump those numbers up in terms of flinging it around and letting his receivers get into the end zone.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Newton now to throw. And his throw here's incomplete. Greg Olsen was the intended target, and that'll bring up 2nd down. When we look at a unit like we are now, Greg Olsen has become such a reliable target in this league.
Loves to be considered the #1 option in the passing game in the offense he plays, and he lives up to it. Knows the defense, knows how to beat them.
First carry for Christian McCaffrey. And an alley to run. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. The Panthers have the first. It's a gain of 12.
Tremendous blocking by the interior of the offensive line. They didn't just gash him there. They blasted a gaping hole for him to gallop through. I think if he comes back to the huddle, he better be giving them a whole lot of credit and thanking them for that much space to rumble.
Come to my work. We want it. Come to
Draw play as Newton gives to McCaffrey. And he's able to get across midfield and down into Buccaneer territory. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3. So they'll come up after the gain of 7 on a 2nd and 3.
You ain't doing nothing.
Now it's Newton. His throw incomplete. The former first-round pick, Vernon Hargraves, the one who was there defensively. Time for a look at our starters here on defense. It's a unit that has had all sorts of issues against the pass. Dead last in the NFL, number 32 in the league.
And I think you're going to see some changes in the offseason, whether it's through the draft, free agency, maybe even both. They definitely help in the secondary.
So the incomplete pass on the last play, and that leads us to a 3rd and 3. Here's Newton. Completes it to Samuel. And this is another first down as the tackle's made at the Bucs 28. He's such a good route runner. Shows it there on 3rd down. Very proficient and a good pass.
And you know what I've observed over the years in the NFL? The better a route runner you are, the more confidence your guy's going to have in you to go to you in important times because he can trust you being in the right spot, and they connected there and picked up a first down.
From the 22, they've got the hook up. This is Olsen. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. A good-looking drive so far for the Panthers and a first down here. 1st and goal and a chance to get that initial touchdown right back. Here's Newton. He's got it for a Panther touchdown. A 5-yard touchdown as his guys are on the board here in this first quarter. So that's the rookie's first trip to the end zone, and I think it's safe to say one he'll always remember.
Oh, without a doubt. That one is going to be imprinted forever. And nowadays, we're seeing rookies make a greater impact at that position at receiver than ever before. I think mainly because of the sheer volume of footballs that they catch in college.
Extra point right down the middle, and we are tied at 7. So that drive goes 8 plays. And the end result, a Panthers touchdown. Each team's had it. Each team has scored 7-6 away. This will be fielded on the back line of the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. With the Bucs offense making their way back out on the field, let's take a playoff picture, Charles, coming into the weekend in the NFC. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
A loss there to start leads to a 2nd and 11. Now a man open down the middle of the field. And they work this well upfield across the 45. Last play, they got stuffed at the line. Different story here, over 20 yards.
Here we go. Hey, switch gears.
They go play action. Winston. And his throw's going to be incomplete. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Play action now. Winston. Wide open receiver complete. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Panthers 26.
And that was a heck of a shot right there by Jameis Winston. Boy, he has a superior right arm, doesn't he? You saw him play baseball.
He's actually a switch hitter in baseball, outfielder, and then, of course, a very hard-throwing pitcher. That's translated well in the National Football League.
That it has. When he has to make that throw on a line, he's got plenty of arm to do it.
Now he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down. The numbers on the ground for Hunt a week ago. 14 carries, 52 yards.
I can't remember the last time we did a game and a coach didn't talk about establishing the run first. But they've lost 2 straight games, so they still want to do that. But they've got to have some contingencies, some other options. Expect them maybe to throw it a little bit to open up things and maybe run it a little bit more later in the game. We all have habits. We can be somewhat predictable, and you know me pretty well on 2nd down and short. What I like to see.
Play action.
Yeah, without a doubt, I thought that was a great spot to call it. Instead, didn't go their way, did it?
No, defense sold out for the run. Worked out well.
Watch the whip.
First down, Winston. Gets this to Kareem Hunt, his running back. A minimal gain there on the 8th play of the drive.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the pass as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
Give him 3 yards, and now they're left needing in here on 3rd and 6.
But that call makes sense because they've been throwing it well on this drive, and once again they show passing formation, showing the shotgun. Then they ran out of it. That's a nice play by them defensively, though, to hold it to a short gain.
They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
Here we go. Here we go. Here we go.
They'll try to run with Hunt. And they will stop him after a fairly minimal pickup. They'll say no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd and goal. 2nd down and goal. Winston, and he's got his tight end Howard. It's a Buccaneer touchdown. O.J. Howard, his 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Bucs have taken the lead. And he is a reliable target. They like to get him involved. They got him involved there for the score.
And they should. He's a very good player. Remember, they can use him in certain positions, so many different spots, and he usually comes through for them.
Here's Gay now to add the extra point. And he's got it. It's now a 14-7 ball game. That one in the books as a 12-play drive. And it ends with a touchdown for the Bucs. This one taken just inside the 10. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line.
Let's go.
This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. And they had to wait a long time to get the football back. Probably not what you were hoping for when you got an offense that's humming.
Agreed. What you were looking for is a defense getting the ball back pretty quickly, right? Hoping for a 3 and out. So that didn't happen. You can't yell at your D for that. They've got to take care of their own business and reestablish themselves now that they're back on the field.
After the loss to start out, here's at 11. Stepping up, he's going to keep it. He'll get 5 out of the keeper, but now it's 3rd down.
I'm too strong out here. Too big for you.
Throwing on 3rd down, Newton. And he's got his target. That's more. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. 13 yards, 1st down, Panthers. On 1st and 10, Newton. He finds his man, the tight end Olsen. That throw good for 4. It's 2nd down. Through one quarter, 14-7 our score.
Mike 51.
Yeah, let's get a sack lunch.
Throwing again on 2nd. Newton. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down. So after the 2nd down incompletion, they'll come up now against a 3rd and 6. Now Newton. And that is incomplete.
We always talk about receivers. If the ball hits your hand, you're supposed to haul it in, but it is hard to adjust to a pass thrown a little bit behind you.
That one was all the momentum going forward. Couldn't contort his body back to grab it. Jameis Winston and the rest of the Bucs set to begin this next drive. And they must have seen something leading up to this one that said, hey, we're going to be able to go deep because they've gone deep with a lot of success.
And pick your phrase, code words, your buzzwords, whatever, vertical stretch, deep passes, go routes, right? What's that route you love? What's that route you love?
4 verts.
4 verts. All of it working because they're able to find ways to get deep and for him to show off that big arm.
We see some of that big arm right here. He has been great. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be 2nd down. From the 22, here's 2nd and 8. On play action, Winston. And his throw is incomplete. The Bucs on 3rd down. No problems to this point. A perfect 5 for 5. This is 3rd and 8. From the shotgun, it's Winston. And that will be incomplete. So on now is the Clemson man, Bradley Pinion, to punt this one away. Christian McCaffrey deep for Carolina. He steps into this one, and this is a rocket.
Illegal block in the back. Return team.
So this will be accepted as it moves the offense backwards. So Newton and the Panthers come up now 1st and 10 from back at their own 10-yard line. Had a bit of a lane there, took advantage of it. Give them 7 there on the first down carry. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3. Newton going to hand it off to McCaffrey, and they'll get him down here at the 23. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down.
Let's go. Let's do this.
Now Newton on first down. And he's got the hook up to Moore. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. 13 yards for down Panthers. Newton now 6 of 10 in this first half. He's got his guys a first down here. Here's McCaffrey. William Golston in on the stop. The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5. Here's Newton. And he fires one incomplete. Curtis Samuel, the one he was looking for. 3rd down here. They come up now 3rd and 5 following pass. From the gun, here's Newton. That's going to be caught by Samuel. And he's got a first down as he's up to the 48. And they just keep marching right along. First down on a pickup of 8 there. Back to the ground attack here. It's McCaffrey. And they'll work this down to the 40-yard line. Tackled there. The Panthers have the first. It's a gain of 12. So from Buccaneer territory now, it's 1st and 10, right at the 40. This is Scarlett on the carry. And he only manages a couple here, down to about the 38-yard line. From the 38, Newton over the middle and into the hands of his receiver Moore. 6 yards is the pickup, and that'll lead to a 3rd down. The Panthers on 3rd down. They've been good, 3 for 4 thus far. Here it's 3rd and 2. He may try and run for this. And he's got the first as they'll bring him down at the 28-yard line. Give him 4 yards as he does it himself, and it's a first down. On first down, McCaffrey. And they've got it in the red zone now, down at about the 19. A gain of 4 last play there and get 8. A toss here to Scarlett. And on this one, he'll get to the 15, right at the 15-yard line. 4 yards the pickup, first down.
First and 10 at the 15-yard line.
4 yards on the dump off at 2nd down. On 2nd down, McCaffrey. And he'll take this into the end zone. Touchdown, Carolina. Christian McCaffrey, his 3rd touchdown now on the year, as they are an extra point away now from tying this football game.
I know we don't talk about it enough, but the intelligence level of the guys up front blocking, the offensive linemen, maybe the smartest guys in football overall. Add in a little bit of athleticism and a whole lot of toughness, you've got a lot to deal with, don't you?
That's why the guys in the backfield get them really nice Christmas gifts, right?
If they're smart, they do.
Extra point up and through. And we've got a tie game here in a back-and-forth first half. That one was an extended drive, 14 plays all told. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. And the last play on the drive, the touchdown run from Christian McCaffrey. And he'll take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And on the last go-around, couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means you're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. What they're looking for now is a little more, move the ball at least a few times on offense, get a couple of first downs, and hopefully flip the field.
Yeah, just something to build off of. That's what they're looking for here. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. On first down, they go right back to Hunt. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. It's a gain of 16, 1st down Tampa Bay. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down. And he'll give it here to his running back. And he's got this down to the 35. 10 yards there and a Buccaneer 1st down.
Partner, if you want more carries, I think we saw how you get him. Showed that he's got the fresh legs, and he picked up the 1st down on that run. Don't just ask for him. Show him that you're supposed to get the football.
Nothing doing. Barely able to muster a yard to hit the 35. On 2nd and 9, Winston. They'll go screen here to Hunt. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. And they're going to have another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Panthers 16. Now a handoff here to his running back. He will push his way down to about the 14. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8. Going to give this time to the tailback. And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9. It'll be a gain of 5, but still about 3 yards shy of the 1st down marker, and now it's 3rd down. They'll try to run for the 1st down with Hunt. Boy, no chance as he was met and dropped behind the line there. Tough sledding. They lose a yard there on 3rd. So on 4th down, on comes the Buccaneer kicker, Matt Gay. Second quarter, 2 minutes to go. Tie ball game. A reminder, once we hit halftime, as we do all season, we'll send it down to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. He'll have all the stats and scores from games in progress around the NFL.
The best multitasker in the business, the coach.
So they put together a good little drive there, but ultimately stalling out in the red zone.
Yeah, I know a lot of people look at it as a little if they didn't get 6 points out of it, right? Didn't get the touchdown. But that's actually okay. They got 3 points, able to give their defense a little bit of rest, let them settle down over there. So all in all, to me, that's a good drive.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. Out comes Christian McCaffrey with the rest of the offense. A 1,000-yard campaign in his sights, Charles, but needs a little bit of a kick here down the stretch to reach it.
And sometimes at this stage of the season, you're looking for that extra goal, right? That extra motivation to accomplish what you want, not just as a team, but as individuals. He's got to stretch a little bit to get there. That might be what they're talking about during the practice sessions in their meetings. Hey, we can still get this done. Get him the ball.
And the offensive line, I'm sure they're well aware of where he stands as well.
They are, and I think for them, it would be an even better accomplishment to get there now because it seems like a little bit of a reach.
Everyone's got 4 down.
The air, Newton on 2nd down. And that going to be incomplete. A lot of contact, no call, and it's 3rd down. The chance of wasting this great starting field position, a real threat. This is 3rd and long. To throw is Newton. The Bucs defense stiffens and pushes this to 4th down.
Not only was the call spot on, how about the execution of that defense right there? Zone was really locked up tight. He was trying to force it in there on 3rd down.
But if there's a time to force it, he felt like he needed to make a play, right?
Yeah, exactly right. 3rd down, you got to try and find something. There was nothing available there for him. Everything looked good. Good snap, good hold. Sometimes, though, the ball just doesn't want to go where you want it. And this one winds up no good.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And they had 3 points last time, but they didn't want 3 points because they were well within range of scoring a touchdown. We'll see if they can do better now.
I'm with you on that one. Let's just go ahead and be frank about the whole thing. The only one happy about the 3-point.
The kicker.
Exactly. He put it through the post. That's going to help him at contract time. But that offense, they're thinking, let's get in the end zone this time.
I don't know if that helped him at contract time. You could have kicked that one through.
I don't know about that.
Toe bash.
I don't know about that.
Toe bashed it.
Super toe.
It's a gain of 16, first down Tampa Bay. So they go from 142-yard line to the other as they come up now 1st and 10. Jameis to throw it. Open man is Howard, the tight end. Now the Bucs going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over a minute to go before halftime. So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Winston. That one is caught by Hunt. And this play doesn't go anywhere. Backwards, losing yardage to the 11. So that one will be accepted. So a critical mistake, roughing the passer. Now it's 1st and goal. Throwing, Winston to the goal line, but it's incomplete. The All-Pro linebacker Luke Kuechly right there on the coverage, stride for stride. Jameis again. And he's got his Howard. It's a Buccaneer touchdown. O.J. Howard with his second touchdown here in this first half as the Buccaneers tack on to their lead. And that'll give them a 2-score lead here, but I'm looking ahead. They just want to hold it for the final moments here in the second quarter. They don't want to give up anything on the other side.
No, not at all, because if they don't, it almost had the feel of an imposing their...
Oh, they get to the football. It's blocked. This is going the other way. It's a foot race. He's at the 50, the 30, past the 20. And he takes it the distance across the goal line for 2 points.
Good job, D. Good job, D.
Following the botch PAT, they're set to kick this one away. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line.
Check, check. Watch 54. Watch 54. Coming after you. I'm coming after you. Jim.
On 1st down, Newton. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Now the Panthers going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. Got to imagine the pass rush will be equally intense here on 2nd down. The sack, it's 2nd and 18. And he's got McCaffrey open, complete. And he's going to be taken down here with a penalty flag on the field.
Offense.
To throw on 2nd down is Newton. They'll set up the screen to McCaffrey.
Personal foul, roughing the passer, defense.
So mark off the yardage for roughing the passer.
And I've seen this before on a screen pass. Not only are you rushing the passer, you're rushing him deeper than normal. And I think a little frustration kicks in at the end. You're going to hit him anyway when you shouldn't.
Going to use the second of their timeouts as they stop it with 28 seconds to go in the first half of play. On 2nd down and 4, Newton. Oh, he dropped it. They were looking for him in the middle third. He couldn't catch it. Now 3rd down. From the gun on 3rd down, Newton. Oh, the Buccaneer pressure too much. Down he goes. The Bucs going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 20 seconds to go in the first half. Pilardi now on to punt as he sends this one away. So a change of possession here on the punt. And control of the football switching hands with very little time remaining until the half. They'll indeed try to run it out as they start on the ground. And he'll just push his way forward for a few as the clock will run. So we have reached halftime with a touchdown. That's the difference on the board. As we'll get you to Orlando for Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach.
All right, Brandon, we'll get back to you and Charles in a bit. But first, let's get to some of these scores around the NFL here in a busy Week 14. Lastly, let's check on one final game for you. And you can see they are scoreless as they play the second quarter. In our game has been Jameis Winston, who's been on target in the first half. He's thrown for over 200 yards already, and his guys have the lead as well. As we get you back to break.
Coach, appreciate it. A one-touchdown game here as we get set to resume play in the second half. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28-yard line. Out come the Panthers. They'll have it first on offense in the third quarter. They're close game, but they're going to need to do a little bit better probably here in half two, no?
I would agree with that totally. I would guess it in the locker room. They talked about cleaning up some of the errors, but overall, I think they wanted to be positive with them. Guys, we're right there. Just not playing as well as we need to. Let's pick it up, and we win this game.
Yeah, they do. Can pick it up. And he's going to be taken down with a marker on the field. So let's see about the call. McCaffrey following the penalty. And he'll bring it up here to right at the 40-yard line. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down. They go play action here on first down. The ball popped in the air and intercepted. Picked up by Levante David. And they will be set up now as he brings this thing all the way back inside the 20. First possession of the third quarter, an interception, so maybe a second-half tone setter.
Indeed, and not the tone I wanted to set. That's the equivalent of running out the wrong door and running into your pool instead of running out onto the field. A real dud for that one.
Has that happened to you before?
No, but I've heard stories about teams actually doing that back in the good old days.
Here comes the Buccaneers off first reps of the second half. We have not seen much on offense here from either side these last few drives. We've hit a wall, so to speak.
And have hit it hard, haven't we? Because the defenses right now, they seem to be a step ahead, don't they? Beating them to the punch. These offensive guys, they're tinkering like crazy. What's it going to take to get back on track?
Yeah, both sides searching for adjustments.
Mike is 59. Mike the 59. Watch the pass.
They'll run again with Hunt. And he'll be stopped after a gain of only a couple down to the 15-yard line. Well, good field position to start the drive, but under the gun now here on 3rd and 8. Working out of the gun, Winston. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete. You can tell they were hoping for a flag there offensively. Several on the sideline motioning, hey, why not a penalty? Why not a penalty? What did you see?
Yeah, I think you've got to let them play, and the officials are instructed. If there's contact coming, no flag. Let them fight it out.
And forces 4th down. They got the interception, but very little movement after, and that forces them to settle. And it does feel like settling when that happens, doesn't it?
But we got to give a lot of credit where it's due, and that's to the defense because they ran onto the field. This is what we call sudden change, right? Interception, you've got to go put out the fire, and they did, holding them to a field goal.
We play to win. Let's go.
This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. And following the interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack them here. 11 yards and a Panther first down.
Well, partner, for a few years there, we thought this read option play was going to take over the whole NFL, but it seemed like everyone was using it. But it has been scaled back considerably in the last few seasons, mainly because people are worried about their quarterbacks getting hit. But when you call it at the right time and you use it properly, you see the type of gains you can get. A nice chunk of yardage there by the quarterback.
Mike 51, Mike 51.
With McCaffrey, and he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. He lost 2 there, and it's third down. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down. Here's Newton. Got his target, Samuel. And this is going to lead to another first down as the tackle's made at the Bucs' 34-yard line. From the 34 now, here's first and 10.
We got 3, fellas. We got 3.
Shotgun handoff now to McCaffrey. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, second and 2. Now whistles. Flag down, and I believe one of the Panthers got moving early. Oh, jumping early from his tight end spot. Maybe trying to get a jump start on that route.
Yeah, I think you're exactly right about that. And oftentimes when you see that, that means the play call was supposed to come in his direction, and he was eager to go catch a pass.
They try to throw on second down, but this one is incomplete. They head to the line facing a 3rd and 7 following the second down. Here's Newton. That's to McCaffrey, complete. And he will lose yardage back to the 34-yard line. And a loss of 3 to bring up 4th. Really good defensive effort. They were all pass out to the right side before lost yardage.
Terrific.
Oh, they get to the football. It's blocked. Now it's scooped up, and he's got a he might be on. 20, 10, and he will score. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. In for the score as the Buccaneers tack on to their lead. We talk about it a lot. One of the dangers of the long field goal, you got to kind of hit it low and drive it. That makes it susceptible to a block here. Not only do they block it, they return it.
And how about how well they did on the return where they didn't create a penalty? Oftentimes in that scrambling situation, someone will clip, someone will block below the waist, right? You name it. In this case, though, that didn't happen. They formed it up, and he took it all the way back for a touchdown.
Extra point by Gay is up and good. And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. And following the touchdown now, it's Bradley Pinion. This one away. This will be fielded at the 8. And he nearly broke that for more, but as it is, they'll start this drive at about the 37-yard line. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. Last time they had a little bit of a special teams breakdown. That field goal was blocked.
Yeah, and everything has to be precise in the game. Snap, hold, kick. You see the blocking to keep people out. So what you really want to do is get in there and get 6 points and take the pressure off of those guys.
A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. And a 6-yard gain gets them right around the 43.
But you got to give kudos to your offensive line and the guy carrying the ball because they were in a 2nd and long situation. It seemed pretty dire, but they brought it back to 3rd and manageable with that run.
Newton completes it to Samuel. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. Newton now perfect since the second half started. 7 of 7. It's 1st and 10. Now a draw play to McCaffrey. Kendall Beckwith on the stop. After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5. They stay on the ground. McCaffrey again. And little room to maneuver there. He gets it down to about the 39. 5 yards on first down, but now just a 1-yard pickup there on second. From the gun on third down, Newton. The Bucs defense stiffens and pushes this to fourth down.
And that's a crusher right there. Had his man open for a first down, threw a fastball when that wasn't necessary. Incomplete pass. When are these quarterbacks going to learn? You don't get extra points for how hard you throw the football.
And this won't get there. Won't be online either. It's no good. Off to the right. And this score will stay right where it is. So the missed 56-yarder, and now the flip side. Good starting field position at the 46 near midfield. You know that they were thinking second-half comeback here. That's a big miss if they want to have a chance at that comeback.
A very big miss because time is becoming a real factor now, and they're 3 scores down.
On second down now, it's Hunt. And he'll get across midfield and into Carolina territory.
Hey, tight end's right. Watch tight end.
Winston from the gun on third down. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off by Rodney McLeod. And the return this time will go out to the 42-yard line. They needed a break. They needed to make a play here in the third quarter. Defensively, they did that. Now they got to go quickly and get some points on the board.
And the best part is that they made their own break. The ball away. Now they just look at their offense and saying, guys,
let's go.
Come on, capitalize on this one.
Getting set again here, Cam Newton marches back onto the field. And the stats on the screen tell the story. A great start. This defense, they made some good adjustments, so he's fallen off since.
Have to like what they did at the half, but you also have to like the fact that they hung in there. Despite the fact they had a tough first half, he was locked in, right? And rocking and rolling. They came out and made their adjustments, got their confidence back. Now they're causing him all sorts of trouble.
And he held on to it, but he probably shouldn't have as they get him behind the line. It's a loss of 2, now third down. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down. Throwing is Newton. And he finds a man. It's Olsen. 85 catches for him on the year now, and the result there is a first down.
Well, sometimes our pregame meetings do pay off, don't they? What do the guys in the locker room call him?
Well, they said it with a chuckle. They called him Old Reliable.
That's as he used to, but he still knows all the tricks, doesn't he? Even that little gentle push-off in order to get open. He finds a way to pick up a first down.
Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8. Throwing on 2nd and 8. Newton, and that'll be incomplete. Curtis Samuel, the intended target, and it's third down. So the failure to connect on second down, that leaves him staring up here at a 3rd and 8. Newton to throw. He'll get this one complete to Terry Godwin. And he's going to be taken down here still a couple yards short of the first. They get 7 there, but it brings up 4th.
But it appears that they read man defense and went to the out route, and what you have to do on that one is the receiver's got to make sure he works a defender towards the middle of the field to give himself space to cut to the outside and have that ball delivered with good timing, and they got it done.
Out comes the offense onto the field once more, led by O.J. Howard. And what can they do to better account for him? Because they haven't accounted for him well so far, as we see here on your screen.
They may have to draw up coverages they haven't run so far. They may have to create something on the fly because he's beaten everything. And when you watch this game unfold, you keep thinking to yourself, is it 2 men, 3 men, maybe even a 4th guy may have to go and account for him. But right now, he's shredding the defense.
Yeah, 2 touchdowns, over 100 yards. And that is going to do it for this third quarter of action. This is the National Football League on EA Sports.
Keep it up, defense. Keep it up, guys.
On play action, Winston. He's going to let this one go deep. He's got it. And he's going to be out down inside the 20 at the 15. Give him 32 on the play. Boy, another big play late here for an offense, Charles, that certainly has had its fair share of big plays.
Coverage has been a problem all game long, And I would say that going along with that has been confidence. Because even if they had the right coverage, they've still dented them. And a real issue for them during this game.
On first down, they'll run with Hunt. And they get to him quickly here as he stopped right around the 13. Tackle made by Devondre Campbell. Throwing on 2nd and 8. Winston. Goal line, but it's incomplete. He was trying to O.J. Howard, and it's 3rd down. So the failure to connect on 2nd down, that leaves him staring up here at a 3rd and 8. From the shotgun, it's Winston. And he completes it to Hunt. And he'll get inside the 10, but he's short of the line he needed. 4 yards on the pickup, and that's going to bring up a 4th down.
Whether you're playing West Coast offense or not, one of the maxims of the West Coast offense is you're either throwing a touchdown, look for the big shot, but be smart. And I think they did exactly that on that play. They didn't get the first down, but they're taking care of the ball well.
Yeah, and being right with that lead here in the second half. So he remains perfect, 3 for 3 in the field goal department.
And it's so important for any offense to have an ace like him up their sleeve, isn't it? Because now you know what his range is, and as soon as your offense gets there, you're pretty much counting on 3 points going up forward.
Now Newton. He'll drop it off to McCaffrey. And he's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32. Now after the completion, we're going to get a timeout. Injured player. Well, he gets attended to. We'll step aside. They'll operate from the 32-yard line here, second. Back to throw, Newton. And this is incomplete. Complete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. From the gun, here's Newton. And he's got the hook up to Moore. And he's able to get the first before he's taken down at the 36. It'll be a pickup of 4, good enough to earn him yet another first down. So signs of what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10. Newton now to throw. And he finds his man, the tight end Olsen. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. A good-looking drive so far for the Panthers, and a first down here. Now a first down throw for Newton. Cam fighting. He lost the football. It's out, and it's picked up by the Buccaneers. And his guys will take over at the 25-yard line.
And with that kind of a deficit, you can't afford to make any kind of mistakes. But it's been pretty symptomatic of what we've seen all game with them, isn't it? Down this big in the fourth quarter.
You'd say an afternoon to forget, absolutely. And Tampa Bay trots out there now. Now that turnover might just about do it. Here, fourth quarter, the lead that you've got, they can just run the football, run the clock.
Exactly right. They played smart, couple of first downs, and this one should just about be over.
They'll start with Hunt on the ground. And they're able to get this one across the 35. That's good for a Buccaneer first, a pickup of 12 yards. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. And they'll try the jet sweep here. And this winds up a gain of 4 to the 41. Second down. It's Hunt. And he'll be brought down, losing yardage back at the 40. The Bucs on 3rd down. They've hit on half of them, 5 for 10. This is 3rd and 8.
We got 4. We got 4.
And he'll give it here to his running back. And he landed about the 43 that time. 3 yards won't be enough here as that'll bring up 4th down. Here's Bradley Pinion now. Always a good sign when your first punt comes in the 4th quarter. And he gets this away, and look at this. This is a good one.
Let's go.
This Carolina offense need to go. And last time the turnover on the fumble, and they were in enemy territory, so that had to be very frustrating. Down on the scoreboard here, can't do it again.
You nailed every part of what was frustrating. Down on the scoreboard, had a drive going, and pushed it past the 50-yard line so they felt they were in striking distance, and to come away with nothing, not a good feeling at all, to put it mildly. Now they can't afford to do that again.
Yeah, now can they get that bad taste out of their mouth here? So the yellow flag came out, and that leads out of downs for this offense. 1st and 10. Now the first play of the drive there is incomplete. Ball on the 30 as they come up 2nd and 10. Throwing again. Newton. And they've got the hook up. This is Olsen. And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield. 19 yards there on the catch and run. You cannot write these guys off just yet, not with a quarterback like that under center.
You mean it actually crossed your mind with him running the team that you could actually maybe write this game off?
Not your
chance. Not with him. We've seen it too many times.
A gain of 6 there on first.
Yeah, baby. Yeah.
6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4. On the draw, it's Scarlett, and he'll be brought down. Oh, that's a face mask. Certainly looked like it. Indeed, here come the flags.
Defense.
So that flag will cost him 15.
And it doesn't matter anymore how you get the face mask. Any part of it, that's going to be 15 yards.
Newton on 1st down. Open man is Samuel, complete. And down inside the 15 he goes. The Panthers have the first. It's a gain of 12. And he will take it across for a Panthers touchdown. Cam Newton, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Panthers, they're able to draw a bit closer. So they're down in the red zone. They opt to utilize his arm. It works out pretty well.
I like what they were thinking there, because in most situations now, defense is accounting for all the other runners on the field and, of course, for pass plays. But the quarterback position, oftentimes it is unaccounted for. Offense coordinator felt it, dialed it right up.
Inside the red zone, is this something teams should maybe, depending on the quarterback, do more often?
Definitely. If you've got a quarterback who can actually move it with his legs, that's an extra option and an extra weapon for you. I think they should utilize it more often.
Elsewhere, they're into the 4th at FedEx Field. Now, you saw the score at the bottom of your screen a moment ago. We got a good one going on there. If they hang on, that would up their win total to 5 on the season so far. On 1st and 10, Winston. That's caught by Howard. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on 1st down.
Roughing the passer, defense.
So now a fresh set of downs, 1st and 10 after roughing the passer. A toss play to Hunt. And he's going to get up quickly. Hard down to the 43. On 2nd and 9, Winston. And Brate, the tight end's got it. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or 2 shy of the 10. A gain of 32 that time.
Just more of the same there, partner. Guys have just been running free in the secondary this entire game. No pass rush, a lot of passes completed. Been an easy day for them.
So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10. From the gun, Winston. And the cover terrific there as that's knocked down and incomplete. Evans once again the intended. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
Hey, we got four down.
On 2nd down now, it's Hunt. It's a gain of about 3, but it's going to leave them with 3rd and still 7 yards to go. The Bucs on 3rd down. They've converted 5 times in their many chances thus far. 3rd and 7. Jameis to throw it. To the end zone, but it's incomplete. Not sure what happened out there, but it looked like the timing was a little off on that throw.
Well, you know I'm a defender, so what am I going to say?
Great defense.
Darn right. They did something to disrupt that timing.
Gay's kick is good, and that will swell the lead to 16. So they settle for just the 3, but clearly right now it's trying to salt this one away in the 4th.
Without a doubt, obviously a touchdown probably would have been the final nail to finish this thing off, but they still ate up time, got points. So while it's not mission accomplished, it's darn close.
Carolina getting set to take the field, and they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix there.
Now here's a pass on first down that's knocked away and incomplete. Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Newton finding his safety valve here. That's complete. And he's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27. It'll be a pickup of just 2, and it'll be 3rd down. Throwing on 3rd down, Newton. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. You got the big lead defensively. Willing to give them that underneath stuff, right?
And this is why you work on your tackling. Tackle them after the catch, inbounds, keep the clock running. Just go ahead and bleed the game out that way.
On 1st down, Newton. That's going to be caught by Samuel. And he'll be brought down somewhat awkwardly here, and a late flag as well. I think this one's going to be a face mask. Well, when you're leading in the 4th quarter, that's not the penalty you want.
Not at all, and now your discipline comes into question. Poise, this stage of the game, you can't have those kind of plays.
Pass complete. Newton finding his tight end, Thomas. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. Panther 1st down. Now Newton on 1st down. Looking for Godwin, and he's got him complete. No gain there on the completion. 2nd and 10. Had the completed pass, but for no gain, stopped right at the line, so it's 2nd and 10. Newton throwing again. He's going to find his running back. It's complete. And they'll bring him down at the 18-yard line. Just a 1-yard pickup on the play, and that's going to bring up a... On 3rd down, Newton. He gets it to Thomas. And he'll only get this to the 14 as he'll come up well short of the 1st down. They get only 4 that time as that leads us to a 4th down. All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. On 4th down, Newton. Now this is incomplete. They had to go for it with such little time remaining. And the Buccaneers defense holds and they get the football back. So with that, we can just about close the book on this one, Charles.
Yeah, what's the old expression about slim and none? Well, Slim just left town on that
They're
one.
down to none?
Yes, exactly right.
And now with 1:52 to go, we get another pause in the action. A timeout here defense. So they come up on 2nd down. If they can get another run like we just saw, would likely put an end to this thing. They stay on the ground. Again, it's Hunt. The Panthers going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important 3rd down. On 3rd down, here's Hunt. And he is going to have the 1st down, and that is going to suck the life right out of this crowd. Now the Panthers going to signal for their 3rd and final timeout. And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the 1st down. Hunt. And I think this defense knew what was coming as he is smothered behind the line. That's going to go as a loss of 1 on 1st down. You'd have to think likely another running play coming here, 2nd and 11. They'll run with Hunt on 2nd down. And he's going to have to protect the football and take his lumps here at this stage of the game as they stop him behind the line. It'll be a loss of a full 3 yards there, and it also brings up 3rd down. Couple of plays sent them the wrong way, and now they face a 3rd and 14. Winston goes ahead, takes the knee, and that should be all she. Here's Bradley Pinion now as he'll punt it away for the second time. So fire the cannons. It's a victory here for Tampa Bay. Breaking any news when I say that any in this league is a good one.
No doubt.
But it's a double bonus when you get a victory on the road in your division.
And when you start a season, each team breaks down their schedule in different ways. Some do it every 4 games, right? Let's go quarterly. Others say, listen, we've got to take care of our home field. And, you know, out of a 16-game season, if you get 8 at home, let's at least win 7 at home and split our road games. That's what you're trying to get done. So you're exactly right. A road win, precious, especially within the division.
So for Tampa Bay, the win is their 5th of the year as they move to 5-8, and they will head back home next week. Meanwhile, for the Panthers, you wonder what this will do to their playoff prospects as they fall to 8-5. They'll try to turn it around next week as they head to Atlanta for a matchup with the Falcons. And for Charles Davis and our entire crew,